Welcome to the Roundtable Podcast. I'm Uncle B. To my left is Magnificent the Great. To my right is Double O, aka Abuja's own Joe Rogan. Show them the grip. Yeah. To the far right is AZ.
And that's not fun.
He's back. We have Japo in the studio, Omojua again. It's always nice to have him around. We're gonna skim through a lot so we can talk about things that
skim
matter.
Through Arsenal.
Last time was 2
Arsenal
hours.
is important. Arsenal is important. That's very crucial discussion.
Please subscribe to our pages. Hahak, you do this better. Please go ahead.
Please subscribe to our pages, our YouTube channel, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and listen to us every Friday. Thank you.
So, I had a good weekend. I think say I no good.
I'm sure you had a good weekend too.
I'm not too sure about that, but
I had a good weekend. No,
we're not talking
we're not
nice
talking
restaurants.
personal.
We're talking football.
even football wise, I had it.
So, like, what made your weekend?
That's
My
not
FPL is performing. I'm doing okay.
No, we'll get to FPL later. I was talking about teams. As you all know, I'm a Liverpool fan, and on this esteemed table, I'm the only one with 6 points. No comment.
Yeah, you know how you play FIFA and then you play with your guys and you're like, go 2 goals ahead. We'll meet up later. That's what we're trying to do.
On that note, we're gonna go through the fixtures like last week. So let me just get on it. Crystal Palace, Brentford.
That's a sweet.
So was it sweet?
It was a draw.
Yeah, for FPL purposes,
It was a sweet.
Yeah,
game.
Why was it FPL purpose? Why was it good for you?
Because at this
Clean
point in
sheet?
time, clean sheets for
Did
the
you have
defenders.
Henry?
Oh no. So I was gonna get him, but Trent was gonna do well anyways.
Yeah.
Simiskas was gonna do well.
Yeah.
So.
Their goalkeeper did well. He pulled in a performance. Crystal Palace
Crystal
goalkeeper,
Palace.
Gaita. I think he ended up with 9 on FPL.
Yeah, I think this guy is the Brentford goalkeeper is doing well too.
Yeah.
right.
Apparently was a sign.
Brentford is yet to
record
concede now. Yeah.
Yeah, clean sheet so far. And 4 points. They're doing well. Anyways, Vieira got his first point on the board. It was a draw. I think the only draw over the only goalless draw over the weekend. Sorry.
And that was
Correct
the first
myself.
draw.
Yeah.
The first draw too.
Yeah. So we'll hit Leeds Everton. This was a good game. 2-2.
Yeah, I knew.
I think it was only there was only prediction we didn't get right. Because I got a lot right, but I thought Everton will nick this. It was a 2-2 draw. Calvin Lewin on the score sheet.
I don't even remember predicting.
Hag predicted a draw actually.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
I don't even remember.
He just said he didn't.
When I was watching,
You should have let him
clip,
know. Now
he
Hag will
actually
think
did.
he's.
It was.
one
I
legend.
think it was an interesting game. Of course, Leeds tend to produce interesting games.
Yeah.
But
His thoughts on Rafina's goal, though. That's
well, he had been trying before he eventually got that. I mean, it was a good goal, but I was happy.
He was
as
always
well. I
going
had
to
him on
score.
my
Yeah, I
FPL.
saw you got him. He bought in
was
7
Did you just
points.
bring him
right?
in?
No,
I brought him in.
One.
I
For
brought
this
him
game?
in. Yeah, for this game. He was always going to score.
I think Everton actually should have won it or could have won it. I think they had better chances.
Yeah,
on
but
balance
Leeds had a
of play.
penalty at the last minute too.
Yes, on balance.
Anyways,
of play.
good start for Benitez, I guess, and all that. I'll jump.
They sang his name yesterday after he
Benitez,
won.
Everton fans.
Yeah, after he won.
Nonsense.
Brighton. Is it Brighton?
Blackburn Rovers.
I don't like them. And then Liverpool Burnley. I think that was the earliest game. 2-0. Sadio Mane, Diogo Jota again.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna. There's nothing really. That was an obvious game too, and there's not much of a talking point, except for the fact that Benitez, Klopp and Dyche are going at it over the whole rugby thing.
And what's the name? Burnley were just set out to make sure Salah doesn't get a goal.
Yes.
Oh
He
did get a goal.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
but
you know?
that's not,
He was they were clearing off the line.
Yeah, how do you guys see our boy, this Harvey Elliott? I've been hyping the boy, quality player.
I like seeing more of him.
I didn't watch the game. And secondly, I haven't seen enough of him.
He's one of those kids that look. Madrid tried to get him. That's a story, by the way. Real talk. And get this, it's actually a real story. Google it. And then when they tried to woo him, they were like, okay, welcome to Bernabeu. He came with his dad, and they were like, go see. Do you want to meet Sergio Ramos? Because Ronaldo had left by then. Do you know what he said? I was like, no, he's not a fan because of what he did to Salah's shoulder. So he's a diehard Liverpool boy. We sent him on loan last year. Yeah. Aston Villa, Newcastle. This we must talk about your boy. Oh, you guys his boys because you rate him more than me. Ings. That's the goal.
Okay, that's Ings.
But Ings will always get a goal.
that
That was a fantastic goal.
goal.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was a
one of
fantastic
the
goal. That was a brilliant goal.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that from
that
him.
he's
though.
not on penalties.
Yeah.
What?
He's not on penalties.
Yeah, it's not.
He's not in penalties.
No, I
Or
thought
maybe he
they
gave
just
it.
split it.
Oh no,
He
at,
just gave it.
No, but
Or
since
did he
last
take the
no,
first one?
last game he scored the
No,
penalty.
he
it wasn't
No,
on the
no.
pitch.
That's what I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask.
yeah,
Was
he
it
was on
because
the pitch.
He was on the
was it
pitch,
because
yeah.
what's his name? El
El
Ghazi was
Ghazi
not
was
on the pitch.
yes.
El Ghazi is a PK taker.
Yeah, so
Ings was there
Aston
and
Villa
El Ghazi
beat
took the
Newcastle 2-0. Ings scores that super goal. Then the second goal was scored by Anwar El Ghazi, a penalty. And Ings was on the field. So a lot of FPL players actually thought Ings would get
I
two
am so
goals.
happy.
Yeah,
But then
and
El Ghazi steps up. I thought Ings was just being Ings. He's a selfless player and allowed El Ghazi to take it. But since last season, El Ghazi is their top
Then
player.
Wilson had a one-on-one.
that means,
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in
I
that
was-
Wilson
like,
because
yeah.
I rate him. With misses like that, it's hard to.
Well,
And then the penalty, I think it was a
that
good
kicked
call.
him out of my
VAR.
fantasy league by the way. So.
Oh yeah,
I know a lot of handball, a lot of handballs were given last season easily, and it was kind of confusing. Okay, was it beyond the vest or above? But this, the ball to hand that Lascelles used his hand to block.
Yeah.
I thought it was a penalty.
Yeah, that's
and
that's
it's
another
good
thing.
that VAR
That's
picked
why
it
Honest
up.
came through
because the ref did not blow
he did
in
not.
real time.
We have to
And
talk
VAR
about
took
how I think
Officiating?
officiating has gone well this
Yes.
year by letting
So
it flow.
far,
So
it
that's
has-
why I want us
it-
to go through
it
the
has,
fixtures.
it has
You know.
improved.
Similarly, Everton Leeds. You saw what happened. The Calvin Lewin penalty
Yes.
was a pull.
Yeah.
Yeah, came back and they got it right.
Yeah.
You know. All right, Brighton Watford. We're almost done here. Brighton Watford. That game went 2-0. I called it to Brighton. Some of you here called Watford. It was a good game, but I think Brighton is the team to watch this year. I'm serious. I know I was bantering some of my dear friends about 6 points.
6 points. Yeah.
6 points.
2 wins.
Only
And
one
they
goal
have- they have,
conceded.
They're playing a cheap game next. What I call it cheap.
They're playing Everton at home.
Oh.
But let me tell you, I'll make a call right now. I don't see Everton beating Brighton away at home. They're not going to do that. You know, because Jaco last year, I gave that stat the other time. If Brighton had converted their chances, that is, if Welbeck had stayed fit and Neil Mope was playing with Welbeck, they would have ended up 6th on the table. So you know that kind of expected goals, very random misses, but they play ball.
Yeah,
They play ball. So I think he's doing so. Bear in mind, Lamptey is not even there. I don't know the signings they made. I just think they're a good unit. So they started the season
Where's Lamptey?
injured as usual, hamstring I think. So Neil Mope scores again, 1-0, and I think the second goal was scored by. Duffy scored the first
defender,
goal,
yes.
then Neil Mope, and Duffy scored a good header.
Again, playing out from
Do
the back.
you see them keeping Bissouma?
Trusteko gave the ball away.
That's a good one. He was man of the match, by the way.
Bissouma.
Bissouma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll stay.
Yeah,
Maybe for one more season.
Yeah, I think he'll stay for one more
bidding
season.
for him. Why not?
Arsenal was
Because I'm not
interested.
hearing-
Liverpool was
I'm not hearing
interested.
Is
any
he
major
French?
beats for him right now.
Yeah,
Is he French?
he's Malian. He's African actually.
I'm not hearing any major
African.
beats for him.
Bissouma is from
I think
Mali.
he'll stay this season.
I'll tell you what about Bissouma. Okay, it's something I don't know what you guys think. There's this argument. And we did it earlier on that there's certain coaches that are not better than like their level. But you can't tell me that if Bissouma goes to Man U, for example, with Man U demanding a midfield, maybe he's not the type they want.
why
they want
not?
never. He will ball now.
He'll ball well, though.
He has every
He'll play very well.
Yes,
He'll
why
play very
not?
well. You know
I
what I'm
think a
saying?
lot
You know
of
what?
Man
He'll
U
play very
fans
well. Yeah.
will go for it.
And I look at Liverpool. I countered the argument the other day. Okay, where did we sign Sadio
Wait,
Mane from?
Do we still play
Southampton.
Nations Cup in January?
Yes.
So that's still a factor, though. So imagine him being an integral part of your team, and then he
No,
now goes
but
off,
that's what. Sorry,
goes off in January.
But that's what's
like-
gonna happen with Liverpool because Mane and Salah are going. But
So-
guess what? This year they are missing only 2 games. I don't know why. Does anybody? You know why, Jeff?
No.
Was
Mane
that- is that
and
international
Salah are
break?
missing.
Is
I
that
don't
international
even
break?
know. There's been a lot of change that you might
Because
need
that-
a date on this.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Because for example, Mane and Salah are not, because a lot of the fan base was angry, like, so you're gonna allow Diego Jota and Firmino alone. Then they came out and said they're only missing 2 games.
Wow.
But you're right about that. On a normal period, you have a Bissouma or an Ndidi for Leicester, for
Yes.
example, and he has to go represent that. It's a big
The
blow.
crucial stages of
Yeah,
Champions
it's a big
League.
blow. Anyways, Watford, it seems like that early day win was just early day win.
Well,
They will
let's
be
watch it.
throughout
Let's-
there.
let's-
Yeah.
let's-
So Wolves Tottenham. Hak, I want you to go with this first.
Tottenham.
6 points, Nuno.
Ooh.
Hurricane
Oh, they
crisis,
played
but they
Wolves.
won again. Penalty Dele Ali. So
Yeah.
there's a lot there. If you could quickly.
So basically, I still don't know how we're going to, go. How this guy is going to do. What's his name? No. But I think for the meantime, he is sticking to the same game plan from Wolves, and like
Tight at the back.
yeah, and then catch you on the counter with the wingers. So they did quite well against Wolves, but these guys had chances. I think that back they still have to tighten up some
Which
things
back?
at the
Tottenham's
back. Yeah,
back, that
Tottenham,
is.
because this guy
He's playing Dyer
Traore
and
had
Sanchez
some
now.
great chances.
Yeah.
One-on-one that
And
he
he could have
missed.
Talk about
survived.
Traore, what we
Yeah.
all
A
said
waste.
on this table
Yeah,
the
he was
other
wasting.
day.
Such
And
a
you know,
wasteful player.
ironically, Tottenham, it looks like will sign Adama Traore
I
this year.
so, yeah.
No, it's just
Yeah,
no
bringing
likes
his
him.
boy.
Yeah.
I don't see you have Bergwijn. Why would, even though Bergwijn also has bad decision making sometimes.
No, Bergwijn did. There was this
The-
thing
the
that
dribble.
he did,
Oh,
man. He was.
Did you see it?
No.
No, I didn't watch
He
it.
was running like
Oh.
he had no
Four Wolves
excuse
defenders
for
by him
doing
right
that.
on the touchline, pulls the ball
Pulls
and
the ball.
just pushes.
Man,
It's
I'm
what
going to-
is
I
it
have to
I'm
look-
sure
I have
does
to
to
look
you
for
guys
that.
on the
I give
pitch.
to you.
Chop knuckle is
I
it?
will-
That-
no, I mean,
do
I'm
you
a
hear what
bad
I
player,
said?
though.
Is that dribbling you do to double and them on the pitch? It was a brilliant skill. I think you should check it out.
I'll check it out.
All right. So next, I think we should take Southampton. We should take West Ham Leicester. That was the game from.
That was a
Monday.
very good game.
That was a
I
solid
loved it.
game.
Yeah.
Solid
I mean,
game.
Yeah,
Leicester got a red. So that.
well, but regardless, I thought
you were giving Southampton.
West Ham was no. I thought West Ham
You're
was
giving
going
West
to
Ham.
win
Yeah,
anyways.
Me too.
Well,
Because
like,
their players are gelling. Palm loves Benrahma. There's Suchek. They have
Funny-
like a
Sorry,
Funny
David.
enough,
Shout out to Pam, by the way, joining our
Yeah,
studio.
shout out.
She's first for now. Very impressive. I think it's her first year doing FPL.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
Pam,
yeah.
break
Yeah,
that
special shout out to
ceiling, Pam. Shake that table. None of us expected.
Joey
that.
is not going to Dubai, yo. So let's just clear that one.
FYI.
Yeah. So W, you were going on about West Ham.
Yeah,
You think they
so-
have a unit, right?
Yeah, they do.
Does that mean you take
Suchek,
Moyes back?
There's like a lot of players creating goals, getting Fornals,
Yeah.
Sufal,
Jared Bowen
yeah,
contributing.
so much.
Yeah.
Like they have and they lost what's his name
Lingard.
and I
They're
feel like
still
they're still
sustaining.
top of the table for the moment.
Another update, by the way, they seem to they're bringing in Zuma from Chelsea for
Zuma,
30
yeah.
million.
Fantastic.
That
Yeah,
seems to be a done deal.
Yeah, that's an
But
improvement.
I'll still just keep expanding on this. With the exception of Zuma, missing Lingard was such a gap. Do you still feel they should look into the market? Their best player this year is Antonio, who I feel like an idiot for not having, but I'm not an idiot for more than 1 week in my life, so I'm bringing him in. But do you think he's injury prone? Do you still think West Ham, if they don't get the Lingard deal, which you guys seem to be keeping Lingard, do you still think to sustain this, and it's brilliant, they're top of the table, they might need to sign someone?
No, I feel like they're good because last year,
Really?
even when Antonio was not
but
was
Lingard-
injured, right?
no, but Lingard replaced him last
but
year,
they,
right?
They moved
Not-
Suchek up front,
not-
though.
yeah,
Yeah,
Suchek.
Suchek went. Yeah,
Suchek played forward for them.
No,
yeah,
I don't
no,
think
so.
no,
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 he
they
didn't.
moved
He
him.
was just-
No, he was just behind. They moved because remember there was a period where Suchek was literally scoring because it was
Scoring.
almost
Yeah,
like
but
he
that was
was
Yeah,
not
towards
his
the end,
position.
he even
yeah,
stopped
that's not his
scoring.
position, but
GM.
he did well.
Yeah,
It
I
was
think I
just-
agree with
it
that.
was
He was
just
just
making
scoring
the
well.
last- What do they call it?
So I'm
10-man
saying,
run.
You know why I'm
as a
asking? Because they
makeshift,
let
though.
Sebastian Ella go. West Ham,
As a
everybody
makeshift.
knows they need a striker.
Yeah,
That's
they
their
need-
priority.
Wait, don't they
Yeah,
have
to
someone?
sign
I
it.
think
No, they
have
don't.
someone.
They don't. And Antonio is injury prone. That's why I'm asking you.
Well,
know,
well, yeah, they'll
everybody
definitely
thinks-
need
yeah.
to get- but then who's in the market though?
That's
On their
another-
level,
Just
they
a
will
rep-
find.
Yeah, they will
Like who?
find a
Maybe
replacement.
Aubameyang.
I'll tell you what would have been nice
What-
if they had got. That was a good one. No, but you see, Ings would have been a good fit for that. Mhm.
But that's the thing is, who are you going to start? Why actually feels Lingard's replacement, or they are not missing Lingard, or they will not miss Lingard because
Why do you say that?
Benrahma has covered
Benrahma.
Benrahma has covered
Yeah,
that,
so
yeah.
that's
And by
about
the way,
that.
they had high expectations.
Yes,
for him.
exactly.
So he's been
This is-
flopping
this
for
is-
2
this
years
is
to
what he
Pam
should be
bought him.
doing.
Exactly.
And he's doing what he's supposed to be doing anyway. So they may not push.
And
so
boy,
hard for Lingard.
Double O, well, you
But
and
they need to
EZ,
sign a
you and
striker.
EZ rate this guy, but I think people underestimate what a great player Declan Rice is. I'm
Yeah, he's a
very sorry.
fantastic player. With
That
I think
guy is
with that
just
cross
a
with
modern
his left
box
leg,
to
right?
box or
With his
more.
left
Yes,
leg, yeah.
thank
But
you.
this is the finish.
Yeah.
Ah,
Antonio.
well, that
No,
is
is it
the
the second
problem.
goal? The one where the ball, yeah.
No.
That-
The first
Okay,
one.
no, okay,
No,
the first
they,
one.
look, they were both excellent goals.
I prefer the second
The
goal.
second one,
The
the
second
touch,
goal was
right?
But
yeah.
do you think he
Meant it?
Meant that.
Yeah, he
I
meant that.
don't know.
If
I think
he scored, he meant it,
Yeah.
though.
What
What's
do you
his
what do you
score?
think? What do you think about the celebration?
What's his
I saw on our Twitter and you got a
Those
card.
are issues
A
with-
card.
He said he wanted
Remember
to
the
be-
snake?
He said I wanted to be babied. So like, I had to do that for myself.
He's a
Like,
good player,
okay,
though.
good.
All right, we move to Southampton Man U.
Southampton, man.
Where's Japo?
He conveniently answered a call
So-
and left the room.
So of course,
I take pleasure. I said it. I told the camera to look at me. I said United is not getting 3 points. I'll
I
just
have
keep
reservations. I've said it since. Ole is not our Moses. Is it Moses? Moses or Joshua took us to the promised land, right? Yeah. No, Moses stopped.
stopped.
No, but he didn't get to the promised land. Now.
Just
Yeah,
crossed
yeah,
the
yeah.
Red Sea.
So Ole is neither. he's never going to take us anywhere. We are going to be worse off year in, year out. Only Japo believes in Ole, and I don't know
We're on Southampton.
if Ole has his nudes.
So what did you see in the game?
First of
That
all,
reaffirmed your position that
first of all, the changes. I didn't think that he should have put in Martial to start. First of all, I feel like Greenwood should have remained as a 9. Then I didn't think that Matic should be starting the game either.
That game or
Yeah,
any game
and
at all?
Matic should be playing Capital One Cup for us and maybe
He
FA
lost
Cup.
so many.
Yeah,
Lost
so many.
So many.
And of course,
He couldn't cope.
Some
Like,
of our
he couldn't-
players, I don't know
yes.
if it was because there was no stability in the midfield. Our defense was shaky. Maguire was making stupid mistakes.
Yeah.
So again, I'm pushing it back to the manager because the selection from the beginning, I feel like because there was no synergy up front with Martial playing, there was pressure because it's not like we played so well against Leeds. But then because we were scoring, it's like when you outscore your opponents, right? It's like when
That's
Leeds
it.
up, yeah.
That's what the
it
game
doesn't
is
really
about.
matter what happens at the back. So, but in this game, we couldn't get our 9 because
He
Martial
couldn't
is
even
not
hold
a
on the
9.
ball. So
He's
whenever
not a
you have the
9.
ball forward,
So
pressure comes
he shouldn't
back.
even be there in the first place. So removing Greenwood from there ruined it. So we've lost it from the top anyways because the guys from the back had no point man to
Do you
beat
think
the
you
ball.
should have started Varane and possibly Sancho? You have quality like that.
So
Should you
so
just put them in?
again, I feel like we would have still been alright without Varane if our 9, if we had a focal point. There was no focal point.
But you say Greenwood. Greenwood is not a focal point.
No,
either, right?
Greenwood is a 9.
You
He
think
started
he
as a
holds-
9. It's just
yeah.
that we move him to play to accommodate other players.
And I heard
I
he's
feel
the
like
best finisher.
yeah, I
in
feel like
Canada.
yeah because it's obvious every time he plays like how Vardy would shoot, just hit the ball.
Efficient.
Do you get like
Accuracy,
you don't
yeah.
have time for whatever for
dressing.
the dally that Martial wants to do. No one cares about
Aziz,
that.
for me, what was indicting about that United midfield, and you should put your head up because it confirms Oriol Romeu and James Ward-Prowse were better midfielders that day
Yes.
than Matic and Fred. And,
Fred.
Yes.
and as someone said, Romeu and James Ward-Prowse are not top 4 midfielders.
No.
Who
I'm
lost
sorry.
the ball?
And
Who lost the
Livramento
ball
was-
for the goal?
No, well,
Livramento was having a fine
Bruno,
day.
It was
I
Bruno.
feel-
They
feel-
not
Bruno did
feel-
not.
Yeah.
I thought that was a foul
I
though.
thought that
I thought that was a foul against Bruno. I thought that was
For
a
a
foul.
United
foul.
fan, Adam
I
said
saw
no
him-
foul.
I saw
I
him
know. I thought that
shouting.
was a foul.
But letting the game flow.
No, I don't think it was never.
I thought that was a foul.
What do you
but that
think,
aside,
though,
never a
about
foul.
the midfield?
But I feel it didn't even get to the midfield. Man U lost. It was tactical. They lost it from
lethargic.
behind. In the sense that, it's what everybody's doing now, which is playing out from the back. So you see, even from the first half, before the ball even gets to Fred. So what you do is, if you're going to play out from the back, you need a Jorginho. You need a very good DM
Deep
that
line.
can hold the ball. So the moment they press the centre backs, that's your out ball. Otherwise, you clear.
Yeah.
When you're pressed, that's why you see Shaw lost the ball on occasion. Maguire too lost the ball before even getting to.
Shaw had a
to
rough
Fred.
game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
And
they were
that's rare.
pressed, and that was the strategy. It was clear. So Genepo and the
Armstrong.
the right back, the Armstrong, they were
was-
just
Armstrong,
running.
yeah.
God.
yeah.
So I think at the time they had already lost the tactical battle first half. Second half, he now tried to change the formation, but you
Went
are
the
away
wrong
from
way.
home.
Yeah.
You don't have the fans backing you.
Yeah.
It's not like last season where there was nobody.
No fans.
You
could
can
count
just
them.
do your
yeah.
second half team over, no work,
Yeah.
and that was it really.
Also, De Gea had a good game. A good save.
Yeah,
consider-
yeah, yeah,
under
yeah.
pressure.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been under pressure.
I didn't see that. What about you, Hack? Any thoughts?
No.
Yeah.
I'm with AZ.
All right. Sorry, Double O. I don't feel bad for you. I'm glad.
The way
Because
Man U
kinda-
fans are react is like
yeah.
they lost.
Yeah, and it's just
It's
Yeah,
the game.
like,
No,
yeah,
that
you see the level of your club.
losing, drawing that game is as good as a loss because
Yeah,
it's a
but-
game that you
actually.
pick
Where's
up 3
Omojua?
points.
I guess that's
I
what.
want,
That's
I, want
what
to make, I wanted to make reference to Omojua's
Omojua, he
point,
said
but he's not here.
it's
they
a-
just give you.
He just give you that
Solskjaer
hope.
just gives you some hope
And
and then cracks you. All right. Second to the last game, City Norwich. This was like Liverpool Burnley. but you can't
do we need to even comment on this? I feel like
the only comment I would like to make.
I feel like
The only comment I'd like to make is I'm a fan of Daniel Farke. Okay.
Yes.
You know, before he came to Norwich, he was seen as the German club, maybe the hair back then. But I'll tell you something, they're going back down. He's,
Yeah, of course.
he's epitomizing Norwich as a yo-yo club, and for one basic reason, you're pulling a 4-3-3 and matching City 4-3-3.
Yes. No.
That's very naive.
no,
And
I
was-
feel like on their board they very cancel that out
as a game, but
as
you
a
don't
loss.
lose 5-0. At the relegation fight, this kind of heavy defeats could affect you. They also signed Brandon
Yes,
Williams from Man U, by the way. The left back is on loan at Norwich now.
Oh.
Your left back, Brandon Williams.
Oh
is
yeah,
with Norwich.
yeah.
Anyways, final game, and the game.
What
of
game is
the-
that?
We must discuss it.
Yeah, we have to
What
discuss
game
it.
is
before.
Kanu one cause
The
Arsenal
game
versus Celestine
of no
Barberos
game.
Chelsea.
You guys
Game
can discuss.
of no game.
What a game, though!
Ah,
What a game!
What a game. Lukaku's debut, scores a goal. Reece James punishes you guys. But let's just say this again. I don't think even you guys thought you would win.
No, we had no chance from the beginning. We
Go
don't-
ahead,
we had
take
no
it
chance.
from there. From we had no chance. And then tell us more of your problems.
No, but there was a highlight-worthy moment where Smith Rowe did some run, took away some guys. I'm like, my man, but I feel like
that's a moment.
Oh, boy, you know that's
no, that was a moment. He
What do you
did
mean?
something.
What do you mean he did something?
He removed some guys. And
I
I
mean,
was like,
I
okay, okay.
mean,
Highlight for you, bro.
I
At
mean,
least that's a
I-
positive to take
I
away
think-
from that.
I think Chelsea would have been more scared playing Southampton than playing that Arsenal team. Like there's nothing there. It's not. I will beat them. I will play alone and beat them.
No, because I only saw the second half of the game. About 30 minutes of the game.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, I went to see Uncle B and I caught a bit of the game. I would say that.
Courageously.
And by the way, let me just say this for the record. Uncle B has never invited me over to watch an Arsenal game. To show you how sure he was that we're going to lose, Uncle B FaceTimed me video to make sure I was not busy. Like, bro, forget whatever you're doing. Come and watch this. But I was never going to watch the game. I saw the second half. I'll just say on the game itself, I think the second half, I think Arsenal tried. I think yes, I think they played okay. But let me even say that in spite of the hogwash they tried to do for us with that second half performance, I don't remember Mendy making any save.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I don't remember any clear-cut chances apart from Holding's half chance.
Oh, he should
I
have
would say
scored.
yes.
That was a very good
Yes,
chance.
that's the header. Yes,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's in the worry this team, man.
I
I don't.
You know, you see, I think
My man went down to Fiji.
I think we were at our brightest when Aubameyang came in, and then he started to play as centre forward, and then he brings in Balogun, and then the next thing Aubameyang goes to the wing, and then Balogun is back.
Balogun.
And we started playing nonsense. again.
Exciting
It's not as if we're going
prospect.
to score, but we're looking
Uncle B,
like
that guy knows Sabi.
You see, as he said,
Arteta. Oh boy.
Is it?
Oh, boy.
That's what it boils down to. I don't want to drag, but we must talk about it.
Yes.
You are one of the most ruthlessly efficient people I know, professionally speaking. Do you think Arteta should go now?
Well,
Yeah.
he will go after City.
It's not
Because
a
we'll
yes
pro-
or no question.
Yes,
because
Arteta out. Of
no, I'm
course,
saying it's
Arteta.
not a yes or no because I know who comes in.
Yes, it's the issue,
Yeah,
but
I believe
man,
so.
I
Go
believe-
ahead.
I feel. No, you know why?
Wait,
You know why I
guys.
say yes. You know why I say yes.
Yeah.
I really feel because if you watch the training session, of course, as a fan, you pick up, you follow these things, training sessions. He cannot motivate these players to win a game. Do you know that statistically,
Yeah.
Arteta has never come
Come
back from
a
one
game.
Yes.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
can,
Against
that means you cannot
Brentford.
even motivate
Against
your
Brentford.
team in game.
Against Brentford, there's this stats that they show when
Yeah,
when
the
you're
new
losing
stats,
now,
yeah.
and Brentford had 94% chance of winning to Arsenal's 1%.
At 1-0.
We're playing Brentford.
Arsenal
versus
FC.
Brentford.
Gunners.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Unbeaten run.
Invincibles.
You mentioned their full government name, but I just want to say Arteta.
We won the Premier League at Old Trafford one time.
Yes.
We were doing that.
Yes.
Every day.
We won it at Spurs.
We won it at Spurs.
You see how Japan just wins.
We won it at Spurs too.
Guys are struggling now, saying they won it 10 years ago. You
Arsenal
wouldn't let them
losing.
take that.
Arsenal losing is good for the league because
hell?
we don't want Arsenal fans
But we feel the same way about
celebrating.
your
and-
fans. You
No,
can
no,
be
no,
assholes
it's
sometimes.
fine. It's fine. But Arsenal
You
fans,
like,
we don't.
Arsenal fans. sad.
Arsenal. How else? We won't get content. On
I think
We won't get content on
I
AFC.
think the difference between you and Arsenal is we are facing our problems now and we know what it is.
So we're not facing.
In your own case, you think you are successful. You think you are heading there.
Wait,
but you're just in the middle,
Hack,
waiting for
hack,
Arsenal to
hack,
fix
hack,
and then come and punch you.
hack.
Yes.
What was your position last
No.
season?
Well,
Uncle B, you know the thing is, Man U's waiting for us. You know they're not used to competing
They're
with
not
Terry,
used to
Man
competing with Man
City,
City.
just
They have
Liverpool. It's like it's always been us and Arsenal. So they're like, let's clean house more, but not clean house well enough to win. So we hang around
we just
second,
already.
third.
Put the camera on me.
I like where this is going.
The reason why
You see how nobody's talking about Liverpool?
The reason why these people are talking is because of you. You should pack your shit.
It's
and be
true.
going.
You know why? Because every time they want to banter us, we're like, okay, we've lost. And guess what? Everybody knew we were going to lose. They were bantering us. The man is like, no. Let's help our guys small. Let's not win. Let's just go. Let us be shit. So, I mean,
but
we're happy
we're
with
not
you
shit
guys.
at
No,
you guys,
wait
though.
till we're happy
We're
with
happy
you
with you
guys.
guys.
I mean, we're
Because-
shit at the moment, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
Rich.
ju-
You know,
wait
Rich.
for
You
us.
still do second last
Wait for
season.
our brothers. We
We're
did
not
this together.
brothers.
First, second.
What about you, Hack? Though AZ made this. Would you let Arteta go now? It's not like he's lost the backroom staff. He's not lost.
The
players.
problem with the
board-
backroom staff is that he owns them. He brought them. There are people from Division
Sorry,
3.
but has he lost the
Championship?
has he lost the locker room though? It's not that.
If it feels so, it feels so because you know it feels like, as he said, it feels like he can't even motivate these players
Yes.
to play for him.
that.
Like we don't know, for instance, for over 20 months, trust the process. Like when are we going to stop trusting the process? Like,
And see the process.
Is it when we have relegated, or maybe we're already
Is there even a process?
Well, what's your current? You're currently 19th, right?
Yes.
Jesus.
-4, but
Almost.
we've considered 4 goals in history. I don't know for how long we've not gone two games to the beginning of the season without scoring a goal. We're not scoring. I'm not even sure if we have goal shot on target.
No,
Uncle B,
from-
Uncle B, let's
You
discuss
guys didn't have a
something.
shot on target last
No,
night.
against
we don't.
against my Chelsea. No.
No, we
AZ,
did,
I'm
we
sorry,
did.
AZ.
We did?
AZ, you're a better
Saka,
man.
Saka.
You're a better man.
And let
than
me
me.
let
Do you
me
know
let me
why?
say
Sorry.
okay.
Go
Let me
ahead, I'm
say
sorry.
let me say sorry. Let me
No,
say
sorry, go ahead.
it wasn't even as if Chelsea were that fantastic. They
Yeah,
just
first half,
yes,
first
they
half.
just they were
Even
just
the
playing
first
people
half, they were
that
not
they are
squeezing
not
them.
we're not on their
We
level.
have to talk about Lukaku.
We're not
yeah,
on their
yeah,
level.
yeah,
Yes.
that's
Briefly,
right.
Lukaku, I feel like the Lukaku that played yesterday was not that played on Sunday was not
Old
the
Trafford.
Lukaku we had.
Absolutely.
What
I feel like it's much more
what
speed,
I would
it's
say-
much more, his hold up play is better, one touch is better.
Confidence.
Yeah, he's playing
I
like
th-
he's Zlatan.
Oh, he should have scored 2 by the
I
way.
think-
Leno with the save of the
I
week.
think-
That save was
I-
out
yeah.
of this
I
world.
think for me, Arsenal is not a good test to know whether Lukaku.
Okay,
is
well,
still the same.
we're seeing him against Van Dijk this
Yeah, now
yes,
that
yes,
I'm
yes.
excited
So
for.
let's-
Now you're looking for duels.
But
that's it.
I like
Maybe
how
when he
record,
plays.
I like how he was playing.
For
Maybe
the
when he
record,
plays defenders.
Van Dijk still has his injury. Because when I come back to TRT on Wednesday,
We're doing
things
the
go
watch
rough.
along.
Watch
We have the
along,
watch along,
and people
so
like
you can
Joey are
see the
Van
bragging.
Dijk has played 2
Camera
games.
on
He has
me.
played 90 minutes.
Go and watch-
Camera
I
on
watch it
me.
on Kubi.
My cousin Virgil van Dijk, my cousin Virgil, you can see the upper body strength. My cousin Virgil just came back from injury. So if he loses that battle tomorrow, it's not because he's not what he is. I don't want to see
Nah, lie.
double O's memes with Van Dijk on the floor. But that's a battle to watch. He said, finally, you're a better man than me. If Liverpool was 19th and you called me to come to your house to watch Liverpool losing, to see Nabila and your lovely son Aiden, I will not come. So I have to use this opportunity to say you are a brave soul. I didn't know they were 19. I'm sorry. I will be hiding.
I showed up.
For the record, AZ is not really.
I don't understand.
He doesn't really watch their games anymore.
I'm an Arsenal fan, man.
And the other day I reminded him that Arsenal was playing. He's like, oh, did they play?
Oh, by the way,
So it's pointless. The only person that we can banter, if you can call, is this argument can be made. That statement should be made for
no,
her.
but you know how we come.
No,
Like
but
I'll banter them.
ghosting.
I'll banter them. I'll roast them.
He's not as good. He's not as good.
So those are the fixtures. I think we covered them quick enough.
Kane.
No, well, I think we can still discuss Kane like
next week.
Yeah,
Right.
we heard Kane is now staying
Kane
at
is now
Spurs,
staying at Spurs. So FPL managers,
but that's a stupid move, Sha.
bye.
No, in fact,
For
his
Kane.
stupid move started when he signed the 6-year contract.
No, but can I ask you guys something?
6
Yeah,
years.
that was ridiculous. That's why you get
6
carried
years.
away.
Naivety.
I've heard this that you should never make promises when you're happy.
Ex
You know
brother.
that quote.
If for Kane to have moved from Spurs to City, he would have had to do something out of character. Now, out of character implied, according to Owen, implies him saying, you know what,
Fuck
I'm
Spurs.
not coming to train.
Fuck
I'm
Spurs.
Not, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm out
And
of it.
that suddenly affects your legendary status.
And what he has
Yeah.
done
Yeah.
is him staying in character.
Yeah, and can I just say,
Okay, I'm
Aziz,
going
that's
to
an
stay.
excellent point. And there are different types of players.
Yeah.
Harry Kane
Yeah.
is a professional.
Yes, it is.
He's not gonna do that.
Yeah, he's not going to do that.
He's not. He just wants to play
Have the
ball.
likes of
It's not
Van
Pogba.
Persie.
You get what I'm saying? It's not Pogba.
Like Gerrard.
Yeah, he said it.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah.
it. I would like to go, but he's
Good
not going
point.
to force
Double O.
himself.
Double O. Can camera
out
on
of-
double O, please. LLM.
You said he was a professional.
You
So
said
I
like
it's
who?
Like Gerrard, yeah.
Yeah, yes.
I like you when
I
guys.
thought you would go for gigs.
No,
Why
we
would
can't-
you
we
allow
can't-
Gerrard?
we can't talk about
Yeah.
it in light of certain news.
Sorry. Is it? You kind of killed the point. So I'll ask you this: if City misses out on Kane, quickly for time, do you still think they'll make a move on another striker? If so, who? There's a lot
Yes,
going on.
absolutely, absolutely.
No.
I think they're going to go for Haaland and surprise Ronaldo.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot happening.
Yeah,
with double O.
Ronaldo's.
There's-
Yeah.
In
Ronaldo,
case
so
I-
they
in
can get, and I think Ronaldo is ideal if we all foresee Kane leaving next season. So a short fix can be Ronaldo.
Now, quickly, let me highlight this. Let me highlight this.
Bro.
Double O, I think it's very
Club
important.
legend.
It's very important.
Playing
It's
for
very
the
important to
enemy.
highlight this. Sorry.
My God.
We focus on the Premier League a lot, as we've said it. Please subscribe to us, follow us on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Engage, have fun. You can win merch. You know this, and subscribe on YouTube in particular, please. But we also will discuss football in general, and there's a lot happening with La Liga. The bid for Mbappe, and yes, it's not just bull crap. A United legend Ronaldo might go to City. In fact, according to a few tier 1 journalists, guess what Juventus wants? Because clearly, I'll agree, 25 mil. So City said they can't buy that because they were hoping to use every resource on Kane. So now that they are not getting
They will.
25 million pounds is nothing to City.
Exactly.
And
it's a
Ronaldo
short
is
fix.
a nice.
Yes, and he's ready.
Now whether he will,
He knows the
whether
league.
he will go against
Jamal.
United.
No.
and all
Will
that
you
stuff.
watch the league? Ronaldo playing for City. Oh my God.
Hey,
Hold on,
God.
I think
But it's
I
not.
Let it happen.
Beckham
Oh
left you
my
guys.
God. Yeah, but he didn't go to City. Though.
No, he did
didn't
not.
go to Liverpool.
When Hargreaves
Why-
went
why
to
is
City.
City
Those
a
are
rival?
rivals now.
Not
It's
Arsenal.
like imagine
Arsenal.
imagine
Not
Gerrard
Arsenal.
playing for Man U.
Twe.
What are we saying here? My God.
Aziz, that's unfair because
What?
you had Henri
Ronaldo.
Beckham. We only had
Ronaldo.
Gerrard. How can you?
Don't
No
do this, bro.
way, man.
Don't do this.
You know.
Ronaldo
So-
does this now. My
He's
argument
still
is
your
that
legend.
Is it
Messi
as a
forever
rival? Is
the
it?
greatest player to have walked the earth.
Would you rather they get City as our rivals on this table? Would you rather they get Ronaldo, Haaland, which other Lewandowski?
No, I don't think.
No,
Who do you fear more?
Lewandowski wants to move.
Yeah,
I don't-
Lewandowski
No,
wants
he
to-
wants a
really?
new
Oh, I
competition.
didn't-
Yeah.
wants to
So
leave.
who out of those three?
But
Those
he
are
wants
top
60
quality.
million or something like that, or
Yeah,
60
for
million.
30
How old
L.
is he?
60, yeah.
But Omojo said Lewandowski
I
has too much.
prefer,
As a rival,
as a
the one that you
rival,
think will
no,
kill us.
Actually, Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. So what about you? Quickly,
I just
one
don't want
name.
to see him in that blue shirt.
No. So which one do you think will
Haaland,
damage?
oh boy.
Which one will you
Haaland,
think will
of
do less damage?
Less damage.
Still do
That's
Ronaldo.
what
It's
it is.
Ronaldo, obviously.
Me too. I'll go with Ronaldo. All right. Anyway, so please remember subscribe, especially to YouTube. But if you like, don't subscribe. And next week, when Hack comes with some sexy merch,
Yeah.
and you're missing out. Don't blame us.
Exactly.
And we've closed the league officially. No Dubai if you've not joined. No Dubai.
Wow,
The same way
8,000
there's
now.
no Dubai for anyone on this table or this whole office and studio.
No,
in fact.
Who
Pam
told
is
you?
here.
It's in
Pam is
Oh,
here.
shout out to Pam. Shout
Pam
out
is
to
here. She
keep
might
going,
go to
Pam.
Dubai.
In Pam we trust.
Yeah.
All right, so let's quickly run through this. I'm gonna start with the games that there's not much to talk about really, so we could focus on. So let's go with Burnley Leeds first. That's the next week fixtures. Burnley need to pick points.
Burnley
They're on
Leeds.
0.
Leeds. We
Leeds.
should win that game.
Leeds
should
will-
win.
should win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Burnley.
Leeds should.
Who's home?
Burnley are
Burnley is
difficult.
at home.
They're
That's a
difficult.
difficult game.
That's a
Yeah,
difficult.
yeah, I'm gonna give it to Burnley. I was so disappointed. I even had to sell Chris Wood, former Leeds
That's a
player by the
difficult
way,
game,
for
Burnley.
because he
Leeds
has a
will
good set of fixtures. And I'll tell you something. Guess what Burnley did? They've spent
On who?
Oh.
15 million pounds on Maxwell Cornet. No Cornet in Lyon,
No.
the guy that killed Man City.
He has to tell Gubi they
No,
cracked
but it's
it.
for Burnley.
They've
You're not
spent
gonna clap. I'm giving them
15
the
mil.
round table.
Bro.
That's their record budget, 15 million.
Is it?
Leeds.
Yeah. Maxwell Cornet. He's a good player, by the way. Can play forward, midfield, left back. I thought you
I'm
knew.
always.
Has dreads. Very good left-footed player. He's skillful. So what about you, Hak? Burnley Leeds.
I think I'll give it to Leeds.
Yes, of course. We
Leeds.
want Rafinha to
Leeds.
score.
No, I sold him. I'm not down for that.
He bought the.
to
He's
to
following
me.
Pam. They're trying to
I'm
copy
not.
Pam's
I'm
thing.
not down for
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
try-
literally what
I was
he
trying
did.
to
2
copy
minutes.
Pam's
Yeah.
too. I should
Let's
have
go.
done that instead of bringing
Pam said
Grealish.
she wants to switch. She wants to touch up
Pam,
her
hide your
touch
team.
it up. I'll touch mine up too. Let's keep touching.
West Ham Palace. I'm giving West Ham.
West
They're
Ham,
at
of
home.
course. West
Yeah,
Ham.
I
West
think
Ham.
Antonio. I might even let me not
West
say my
Ham.
secret.
West
West
Ham.
Ham.
I will not captain Antonio. but
What
West Ham.
about that? Why is a gamble? What about Norwich Leicester?
Norwich?
Norwich
Leicester.
is at home.
I want
Leicester.
Leicester to lose because you are benching Kelechi. Lose.
Yeah, what happened again? They benched him,
Yeah,
brought him
and
up
they
when
lost me points on
Like,
Patrick
Patrick.
Daka
wait, is
Barnes.
there, do you think there's an explanation for that?
Yes, it's Barnes.
Yeah, no, the
If Barnes
explanation is
playing.
because he plays to fit. They like players. They like.
That's a good point.
Oh,
Play-
okay.
But what I heard, apparently officials are saying they're benching Barnes next week.
Yeah,
Ah,
because
That they might give
Come
Kelechi
on.
a
Yeah,
chance
Kelechi
because
is
the
your
Barnes
goal
has
scorer
not pulled
though.
out.
But
why
I saw the-
Leicester.
Anyways, moving on. You see a Leicester win? I see a draw. I think they won't recover from this West Ham
No,
defeat.
Norwich will go
Leicester.
home. They'll go back home.
No, I think Norwich is at home. I think they might pull a draw
No,
here.
Norwich will go back home. They don't believe. They
Like,
don't believe in the.
championship.
All right.
That's their
You guys
home.
are not following me after I killed predictions last week. Just call me Bello Vision now. I'm
They
good.
do.
No, I even think I was thinking here. I wanted to say maybe we should pick 2 games, right? And then should it be 2 games or 4 games?
The
Then you
dictator is
predict. You predict one. You predict one. Then I predict like 4 different games.
Correct score.
Correct. scores.
Okay, we can start.
And
that,
if possible, we can even drop a wager on that, and maybe next week.
that's not a
if we
bad
don't get,
idea.
if we don't get,
like say
hold on.
just collect one.
Hold on, no.
Yeah.
You don't even know where I'm going to. You don't even know where
It's
I'm
not a
going
wager.
to. Hold on, let me
Wager.
tell you. Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. So what I'm trying, where I'm heading at is, if we don't get any correct, then there's no food for anybody next week.
Really a dictator though. Like when Jacob was saying this.
Japo, you're right about this tyrannical behavior.
Hack.
Okay, so
No, maybe from next week. I don't mind the idea of picking teams and predicting correctly.
yeah.
And considering how I bossed it last week, see me, I've never bossed anything. I just did make my. Well, here's another sexy game for you guys. I'm being sarcastic.
2 sexy
Newcastle,
games.
Southampton.
That's an open game now.
No, that's okay. No, sorry, I thought it was Sunderland.
Newcastle is
but-
home.
I
Newcastle is on
Southampton.
0 points. They're one of the
Southampton
teams.
should win.
Southampton should win.
Newcastle
You
at
guys
home.
are giving a lot of.
No,
away.
I
I'm
don't
giving
think so.
Newcastle
I'm going to give
twice.
Newcastle.
I'm giving Southampton.
Brighton Everton is another game.
Mm-hmm.
Brighton,
Brighton,
Everton.
Everton.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
That's a
Brighton.
tough game.
That's a
Oh, a
That's a
draw.
tough
I do a draw. It's
I-
called draw.
Who is at home? Brighton.
Look, I'm giving Brighton.
I'm
It's
giving
called
Brighton.
draw.
I think you guys are not
I'm giving
listening to me
Brighton
about how
a narrow
Brighton are
win.
A
good.
narrow win.
It's
Yeah.
called
I'm
draw.
telling you.
I say it's
Okay.
called draw.
All right.
Yeah.
Aston Villa, Brentford. That's interesting. So a little history here. Thomas Frank, the Brentford manager, was Dean Smith's assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dean Smith is still a
Aston Villa
local
took
hero
bubbles.
in Brentford. He started the revolution. He bought the likes of Benrahma, I think Ollie Watkins. So, but Aston Villa's home. You give them the win, as you said. Ings. That's a good fixture to captain Ings.
Draw.
Wait, Brentford are not conceded.
They've
draw.
not
A
considered
draw.
yet, so
That's a
draw.
good one.
Yeah, maybe.
I give Villa. I think Brentford takes their first loss.
Maybe.
I think we're all getting carried away. Brentford will struggle.
But Tony to get off the mark.
Please.
Well, the way you're saying it with hope, if he doesn't
No,
get
it's not
off
with
the
hope.
mark,
Tony to get
you're
off the
offing him
mark.
off your team.
No,
You
Tony
confirm.
to
So he does.
It's there.
He's keeping it.
It's
there. That's
supposed
why
to
he
be
said
a
off
differential.
the mark. So unless
you get.
Yes, a differential.
Yeah.
There's no differentiating at all.
all right.
Big
this
ones.
is nice. This is nice. We're getting the big one. Wolves, Man United. Wolves is
Who's at home?
At home. Wolves.
Man U to win.
Mine to win, but it'd be a struggle.
Man U to win, but I'm not going to captain Fernandes. Thank you.
I'm giving a draw. What about you? We're running out of time.
I'll
I
lean
don't
with you.
All right.
Man
I think
U to
win.
Man U.
Man U.
I think Solskjaer should have won that. If he had won that game, he would win this.
Man
I'm
U
giving
to
a
win.
draw. Tottenham, Watford. Nuno is at
Tottenham.
home. Harry Kane's return.
Tottenham is winning.
All
Kane
right,
is
all
scoring.
right, all right, Joe Rogan. We'll
Kane-
move on.
Kane is
All
on.
right. Son.
Kane and Son will
Son
finish.
always
They're
keeps.
back.
Son always fulfills promises to me. So why did I
So
sell
sorry,
him?
I want to briefly ask before we move on from Tottenham, like what do you guys have to say about Ali and his whole saga with Mourinho and coming back now and then,
He's a go first.
Ali's a problematic guy.
Well, I think Mourinho now, as part of the reasons he's struggling is I think he's still trying to. It's just like I think before we came on air.
You got to win at Roma, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Before we came on air, I think we're playing around the conversation of Wenger coming back interim, and I think Jacko made the point that it's a different time. I think he's still using his copy and paste style of man management and whatever. Sometimes they are flair players. They are players you have to hug.
Yeah.
The players. That's why I can say crazily that the likes of Wenger and Fergie might have struggled these days because
Yeah,
it's
the
a different
game
kind of
has
players.
changed.
Like the other day, I was watching myself and Hack watching a documentary at your place actually, and you had Fergie saying. When he's talking to players, he wants to know where they are from. Bro, it's a concern if I come from Ojo Elegba now.
What does
Now, man.
What does your grandfather do?
Was he a minor?
Was he a farmer?
You can't
I don't-
motivate players today
Yeah, well, for
with
starters,
that.
Ferguson, there are not
it's-
that many minors in England.
Exactly. So I feel Mourinho just. Well, he's
You
where he's
adapt
supposed
or
to
die.
be now. Yes,
Yeah,
he's
you
where he's
adapt
supposed to
or
be
die.
now. I think Ali is good. He's a flair player. I think he needs to be
Pampered.
hugged,
Alright.
pampered, and
What about
now
you?
with Kane resigning, I think the person that loses his place is Bergwijn.
Any thoughts? Or you're with him?
No, I'm with is it?
All right. Okay, so the two hot games. We'll start with
If your game is
Man
hot,
City, Arsenal.
No, now I thought we were discussing hot games.
That's
I
a game.
even actually crossed my leg.
Wait.
I crossed my leg.
Jamal is
And I was
you see his face. I hope the camera caught that. He thought I was saying Liverpool Chelsea.
Yes, and I was ready to banter.
No,
Wait.
this is the second to the last game.
Arsenal could win this game though. Wait.
Man City,
Wait,
Arsenal,
wait,
jab.
wait.
Yeah.
like I want to know from
Oh,
your
by the way, Arsenal plays West Brom tonight.
your
Carabao
perspective.
Cup.
Arsenal
So
could win
tune
this game though.
From your
Because-
perspective.
Chill, wait, relax. No, wait, Man City game. You know Man City wait. Nah,
from your
chill.
perspective.
Man City hasn't exactly played so well. Oh,
They
I-
won
wait,
6-5,
wait,
5-0.
That's Norwich. Wait, chill. And then the first
Arsenal
goal
is not rich
was,
too.
wait, they haven't exactly played so well, right? And then Arsenal did not start this. Your guys, I'm guessing Lacazette to be fit next game. Next
Wait,
game,
he
right?
just
Yes,
outside.
yes.
What?
Say go- Man
Say what?
City.
Give me a prediction. Give me a prediction.
I am only. Hold on.
I think so.
Ho- yes, I am only.
Okay, wait.
I think
I
so.
think this game will end in a draw.
I'm only praying for one thing, that
The man is saying
Guardiola doesn't come out tomorrow and be like, Arteta is a
Arteta,
good
as long
manager.
as they should give him time.
Give him
After he
time. That is like 10-0 incoming.
So actually, you're not going with the fact that Arteta was key to Guardiola's success.
No, he's no longer.
Yeah, Uncle B, sometimes
wait.
you are better as an assistant.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I have
There are
to
many,
know.
there are many
There
great
are
vice
yeah,
presidents
exactly.
that ended
Well,
up being horrible.
Exactly.
Yes.
Just
Robin
be
did
an
not make a
assistant.
good Batman, so yeah.
Exactly.
Anyways,
But-
my
but-
own
but I
prediction:
think they
Double O
draw.
says there's something out of this game.
Yeah,
I think Double O kids do not do drugs at home.
I think Arsenal get it.
Nah, there's no surprise here. I think the only surprise
he's
would
trying
be
to banter
giving
us.
Arteta-
No.
It's banter.
I'm saying
No,
this on
maybe he
camera.
saw a vision.
He does. He's
saying
No,
that
it-
maybe
the same man that saw Macedonia. This
Yeah.
is not him.
Uncle B, Macedonia, MAC, return of the Mac. Bro,
He was sitting down here that day.
drop that mic.
I wasn't using this mic. This mic is different.
See, Uncle B, one no, actually, it means they will be. Translate.
There will be.
No.
They will beat us black and blue.
Exactly. That's what is going to happen. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm moving on.
Maybe.
I'm gonna
Because we need a goal of the month. Maybe 4-1.
I'm gonna move on. I can't even deal. I can't do it.
Maybe an on goal.
Anyways, and the game we're all looking for, I'll call it the Van Dijk Lukaku battle.
Correct.
Liverpool Chelsea. So we're gonna do a watch along here. I'm gonna invite, maybe open it.
Yeah, it's
You're
open.
gonna
Yeah, everybody.
We're excited to see Joey.
Yeah, Joey come through. Joey come through. Ajile come through.
Yeah,
Liverpool
all
boys.
the
Yeah.
Chelsea fans.
Let's.
I'm gonna go shopping for some Liverpool fans. You know, we're very unique and special, so you have to know where to get
That you guys'
us, and we're
jersey is
delicate.
nice. That third jersey is.
Say it again, please.
No, but we've said it here before though. The third jersey is nice. We've said
I
it
see
here
the
before.
jersey was tuned into Double O's jersey was with Japo.
Okay,
on
so
IG. We're winning this shit.
so
Okay.
who's
Because we
winning?
don't pick
Who's
our
winning
jersey.
Liverpool as Chelsea?
Liverpool. How can you even?
Salah.
All right, Hak. Now you can give us your hope.
Scratch that.
Salah, you need to come through. Salah, you need to come through for me. You'll be captain.
Salah for
You'll be
this
captain.
Because wait, for the
Why
record,
not?
Thomas
He scores-
Tuchel has
he
just
has a
ironed
good
out
record.
their
Well, he
defense.
scores
That's what I'm
penalties, so
Yes,
And
he's
he
captain.
scores
Yes, what
Chelsea,
about
so-
you? I'll put you on the spot. You're good with these big games. Who do you see?
Tough one to call, man.
We're home. Fans are
see-
back. Liverpool have their fans back.
I see.
Last season,
I
Mason
see
Mount
a
killed us,
draw
man.
or a controversial 1-0 win for Liverpool
All right.
because they are
Sorry,
told
fam. What about you, Double O? I'll go last.
Salah to score. Yes.
Salah to score.
Salah to score.
Come on.
2-2 draw.
All right.
That's a lot of goals.
I'm going.
You need to understand.
Lukaku,
Okay, sorry.
Lukaku would score.
I'm gonna go for a Liverpool draw. Sorry, a Liverpool win.
They
A
both-
Liverpool win.
they've both
Let me
not
confirm
conceded.
this, so I
Yeah.
believe
Right?
in my team. We've both not conceded. We've
Yeah.
scored the exact number of goals. I believe.
locked.
I believe Liverpool will take this. But
6-5.
I think something will happen that people would like. Focus on that Lukaku Van Dijk battle, because unlike Holden and Cedric, Van Dijk will be up for this fight, and this new Lukaku will be up to prove that he will take a player that is considered the best in the world.
Yeah.
So I think the focus won't be on Salah, the flair of Liverpool. It will be the back-to-back fight, and I think Joel Matip will also be up for it. He's actually been playing better than Van Dijk, but I go for a Liverpool win.
Are we watching Arsenal, Man City, then Chelsea?
No.
Liverpool? Or
We're
just watching
talking
Chelsea,
about
Liverpool?
that.
Hold on, I want to be sure.
No,
It's Super Saturday. We can
Yeah,
watch.
so we can
no,
watch
there's
on.
no Super Saturday.
I'm
anything.
watching on.
Okay, let's do
We are
it this way.
watching
It's not
a game.
compulsory to come to Arsenal, Man City.
Exactly.
You are not going to come and hurt the feelings of our two experienced
Uncle B,
brothers.
there's no point. What's the point? If you asked me last week, today, tomorrow, my answer will be the same. We're going to lose on the real.
You think today you
We,
will
we
beat
know,
us?
Arteta knows, his family
God have
knows.
mercy on us.
Everybody knows. Everywhere you turn, you can't even get breathing space as an Arsenal fan. You open Twitter, you run. You open Instagram, you run. You YouTube, you run. If you go out and you wear your jersey now, everybody's asking you why you wear your jersey.
Even
Well,
your
you
TV.
use jersey to play football.
Even your
I don't
TV.
understand.
Even your
You go-
TV.
Yes, you go to the National Stadium now. You want to play a match. You're wearing Arsenal
And their
jersey,
jerseys
and they're
are-
asking me why am I wearing my jersey?
Fine.
Yes. So of course, am I supposed to use my t-shirt to play football?
I was
no.
I-
Or my office shirt? No.
I
Will I use my weekend gown to play ball? No. I will wear Arsenal FC. But guess what, Uncle B? I've not watched any of these people's games for the past how many seasons? Because they will always disappoint you. As a matter of fact, when I was in the Emirates Stadium about to leave,
They
bro,
scored.
at the 86 minutes, Sheffield United still scored.
How much you pay for ticket?
Let me even tell you. I first bought ticket, they scammed me. I first lost money. Then I bought another ticket, went there, sat there, waited, about to catch another flight,
wife.
rush. I promise you, it could be 85th minute. I stood up, was about to exit. Next thing, flag, pam, 1-1. So I walked out vexing.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed the ramblings of an Arsenal fan. Can we close it on that?
Yes. I think.
Arteta out.
Is it for president?
Why?
Peace subscribe, and thank you very much, TRT.
I'm sorry, guys. I need to take it.
You need it.